What's up guys and welcome to my channel, Flame with a 4. In this issue 14 of Build the Terminator T-800, we are going to be adding to the right lower arm and assembling the fourth right finger. The first thing we need to do is take out all our pieces, so you need to make sure that you've got the lower arm tube A, two of the lower arm tube Bs, three bushes. You will need the 16mm screws, there's 4 times 2 of those. We'll also need the right forefinger D, the right forefinger E, and the 3 times finger connections A and 2 times finger connections B, the knuckle connector, the rubber sleeve A and rubber sleeve B. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to put some bits onto the lower arm which was assembled in issue 12. We will be putting 14-2. 14-2 are the lower arm tube Bs. We will be putting those either side. They do move around. There is a sleeve that goes in there first, so you need to put in the 14-2. Also, you will have to put in the 14-3 and screw those down together with the longer screws, which are the 14-4s. But, you know, it does move around. I'm not sure whether it's meant to do that. It doesn't say whether it is or not, but you know what, I'm sure this is going to come together eventually, and there are no other screws for us to put into this, so we are going to have to just roll with that and hope that's right, and I have done them up as tight as I can. Right, once you have done one side, you will need to do the other side parallel, so like that, and then you will need to add 14-1, which is this top shorter one, and again, you will be using the sleeves, which are 14-3, and holding that together with the 14-4 screws. And then it should look as something like this. So if yours is looking like this, then you are on the right track. You want to have a bird's eye view of it like that, with all the screws taking up all the holes that are on there now. So there you are. On the next stage, we will be putting together the finger. So you will need to take your finger from issue 13 and build upon that. So once you have that in place, you will now be using those rubber pieces, which are 14-10. I did get a pair of pliers to do this because, you know, it's starting to hurt the fingers, and you know it's not really going together very well without using a pair of pliers. But just be careful, guys, when doing this. Make sure that you use some masking tape around the end, because you do not want to scratch the model and you do not want to damage it in any way by putting too much force on there. So wrapping some masking tape around does help a lot. Right, once you've got the relevant piece that you need, so you need 14-8 and 14-10 sleeve, which are the smaller ones, and then you need to just push them together with the pliers, and you will need to glue on the top, which is the 14-7, and you will need to put a tiny bit of super glue on that little tab, and then that you hold that in place like so. So there you go. If you haven't got one of these super glue pens, I suggest getting one because they're really good for doing things like this. It does say that you can use a cocktail stick on this, so it does say here super glue gel and a cocktail stick or similar, which will help to apply it. So you know, it is telling you to do that if you want to, but with the one that I have, the pen, it's quite accurate, so it's definitely a decent one to get. When you have done that, you will need to just finish putting the rest of the finger together, so you will need to move on to putting that together. So you want to put the 14-8 and the 14-10 again through using the sleeve into 14-6, and then you want to use 14-7, which is the pin piece, and then glue that together. I'm just showing you here that the structure of this using those rubber mountings and, you know, the little hollow tubes that they've provided, that Harshett have given us, are definitely you know, making this hand really good, making us be able to put it into a position that we need to. Now we're at the end of the model. We have completed that, so you will need to attach the right hand, which is used in issue 10. So you need to use the hand to have that finger attached to it. We will have one finger missing, which we will be attending to in the next issue, which I think is issue 15. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will show you a detailed look of the model now, how we have it. So this is basically what they're saying it should look like at the end of issue 14. So we should have the hand that's almost completed, missing one finger, and the part of the lower arm there, as you can see. It's looking really good. There's so much detail gone into this. I wish we could get these fingers sorted out like ASAP. I hope that Hachette have got an idea of how we're going to fix these fingers, and that they're going to maybe just send us in the next lot of issues the replacement, you know, the 14-11s to be able to put this together nicely how we should be able to do it. Right, anyway, so we are going to be talking about Solaris. I'm not too sure. I don't want to ruin too much of the book for you in case you are building this yourself, and something to do with the 1950s vision of the future. We will be doing in the next issue, and we will be building the other side of the head and the fourth right finger. Please like, share, and subscribe, and join me on the next one. Thanks very much for watching, and see you real soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.